Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. Georgia Beer Reviews back at you today with another one. And what I'm looking at is the Wild Leap Vacanza Coconut Cream Pie with Pineapple. Now, the Vacanza series from Wild Leap Brew Co. out of LaGrange, Georgia, is one of those series that I just really love. They make a lot of great gozas. I've had the raspberry goza. I've had the key lime pie goza. They've got a tangerine hibiscus, which unfortunately I didn't get to try. It was one of those seasonals. I missed it. This is the newest one in their lineup. Um, anyway, they've all been excellent. All of the ones that I've tried have been excellent. Great takes on gozas. This one sounds really interesting. I love coconut. It's an excellent addition to just about any beer, in my opinion. I particularly love coconut in porters and stouts, so it'll be interesting to see how the addition of coconut in a goza um, how that works out. And the addition of pineapple as well, you're kind of looking at like a pina colada type beer. This one clocks in at 5.5% ABV. All of the Wild Leap Vacanza series are right at 5.5 ABV, so they're very consistent with that. I'm not sure what the IBUs on this one are. This beer does contain lactose. The Vacanza series goes as they do add lactose to their beer to give it more of a creamy mouthfeel and a little bit of extra sweetness. One of the best craft breweries that I've ever been privy to. LaGrange, Georgia. It's about 30 miles from here, 30 miles south of here. A little description of the beer itself from the label. It says Vacanza Coconut Cream Pie is a tart, clean, Goza style ale fermented with coconut and a hint of pineapple. Crafted for people who take leisure very, very seriously. It was $11.99 for the 6-pack. Let's go ahead and get into this thing, shall we? The last one I had, the key lime pie goza, incredible. So I have very high hopes for this one as well. All right, got the whole beer in the glass there. A nice 2.5, 3-finger head, kind of in between a creamy and a soapy looking head. I got some really tight bubbles, and then you got some bigger bubbles in there as well. The appearance is hazy, golden, almost got a little bit of an orange hue to it. No sediment or anything floating around in it, but it does have a nice little haze to it. They use wheat malt in these gozas, so you get a little bit more haziness from the wheat malt typically, and they don't filter these beers, or at least they don't filter them very well because they like to get that hazy appearance. So a nice appearance, good looking beer in a glass. The aroma, definitely getting that coconut and then the pineapple right after. If you've ever had a pina colada, that's kind of what this smells like. It smells like a beer version of a pina colada. You're definitely getting that wheat malt aroma as well. Some nice wheat notes on the aroma to let you know that this is a beer. So some breadiness going on to complement the coconut and that pineapple sweetness. It smells like a winner, guys. So without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers. The coconut is coming through quite nicely. The pineapple right after that leads into a nice wheat bready note in the middle of the sip. Definitely got some nice wheat malt character coming through with this beer. As with all of the Vacanza beers that I've had, you get some nice wheat bread notes in the middle of the sip. This one's no exception. Nice wheaty bread notes in the middle. It's sweet, but it's not too sweet. The breadiness kind of balances out the initial sweetness that you're getting from the pineapple. The finish is smooth. It's got that creamy mouthfeel because of the lactose. It's not really a drying finish because of the pineapple and the lactose. It has that creamy mouthfeel, so I guess you could say it's a creamy finish. The sessionability with this is pretty much through the roof. 5.5% is actually relatively high for a goza. Most gozas that I have, or they kind of range between like 4.5 and 5%. So 5.5 is actually kind of getting up there for the style. But the alcohol is masked exceptionally well. It tastes like a 4.5%. I mean, it doesn't taste elevated for the style. Definitely no bitterness with this. Just the fruity notes, the coconut notes, and then the wheat bready notes in the middle. with that creamy finish, that creamy mouthfeel, that creamy finish. Very sessionable beer. If you like Gozas, you're not going to be disappointed with this beer. Creamy, dreamy, delicious, coconutty, fruity, bready, beautiful. I'm going to give it a solid A. It's a 95 out of 100. All of the Wild Leap Vacanza series beers that I've reviewed have been in the A range. This one is no exception. A solid A beer. If you can buy Wild Leap Brew Co. beers in your area, I would highly recommend that you check them out. They were voted the #1 new craft brewery in the country back when they were founded, and there's good reason why. They make excellent, excellent stuff. So buy it, try it. Let me know what you guys think if you can find Wild Leap Brew Co. beers in your area. Like I said, this one's definitely worth checking out. If you like sour, it's not a full-on sour. If you like tart beers, if you like fruity beers, and if you like coconut, you're going to love this beer. So 95 out of 100 for the Wild Leap Vacanza Coconut Cream Pie with Pineapple Goza. That'll do it for this beer review, guys. Hope you're all having a great day. And until next time, everybody, cheers.